Did you hear about the ultimatum that Iran has given Joe Biden and the U.S.? That we have until February 21st to get back into the Iran deal. Or else, I guess. Listen, I wish Biden would say, hey, you obviously don't know we Americans. We're prideful people. We're like the kid in the playground when the bully comes up to start a fight. And he says, hey, dare you to knock this stick off my shoulder. And the kid knocks his friggin' head off. Listen, we take that ultimatum and shove it up where the sun don't shine. You know what? I'm afraid, though, Biden, you're going to hear the word diplomacy a lot. I don't like that word. To me, that's just another word for surrender. Now, let's talk a little bit of background here on the Iran deal. I'm reading Obama's new book called The Promised Land, Volume 1 of his memoirs. And I read this part about the Iranian deal. And he said that it all started in 1970 with a UN treaty with Iran, which basically said they can use nuclear power for peaceful purposes, but not a bomb. And, of course, they broke the rules and sanctions happened throughout decades. Then, in 2000, well, Obama said when he took office in 2009, here's what happened in Iran from 2003 to 2009. In 2003, they had about 100 uranium-enriching centrifuges. By 2009, when he took office, over 5,000. So this is way more than for peaceful purposes. And we have to do something. And I agree with Obama when he said that. And the first thing he did was open up the channels of communication. I thought that was great. We hadn't talked to them in decades. I'm all for talk, communication, conversation, just not deals. And the deal that Obama did in 2015 was awful, okay? It's simply like doing a deal with a drug addict. Hey, if you'll stop doing drugs, I'll give you money. I mean, drug addicts are experts at lying, cheating, covering up the truth. You know what's going to happen. He's going to spit in his palm, extend his hand. Yeah, I'm in for that deal. And, of course, will use his expertise to cover it up for as long as he can, but eventually it'll be found out. And then you go through this period of pain from, anger and guilt. No, don't do that. Here really is what Biden should say to Iran. Listen, we're not going to get back into, out of, or do any deal. I'm not going to waste taxpayer dollars by sending bureaucrats across the world to have photo ops, signing papers about some grandiose deal. We're not going to burn up the environment with those private jets. No, we're just going to wait for your behavior to change. And it's more than just nuclear bombs. I mean, we have satellites and spies. We can identify that. But we're going to ask you to do more stuff. Change your lifestyle. Stop executing gays, for instance. Stop supporting terrorism in the Middle East. Accept Israel as a nation, just as beginning points. Listen. In America, there's no deals. Here's what we're going to do. We're not giving you a single red American cent until we see behavioral and lifestyle changes. When that happens, listen, we want nothing more than to be friends with you, work together, prosper together in business. Have your people here, our people visit Iran. But until then, not a penny. Do you think we'll hear that from Biden?